Some election results are starting to take effect. Prison inmates are starting to seek release after voters approved changes to the state's three strikes law.
And the first inmate to be released under the law has already been set free. 23 ABC's Chris Ornelas in our newsroom tonight with what this could mean for Kern County. Chris?
Well, the district attorney's office says there are about 177 inmates from Kern County that could be eligible for release under the revamped law. They say that's a lot of work for their office and a lot more repeat offenders on the streets. Just before the election, 23 ABC spoke to Josie Salas. She says her 53-year-old brother is in prison on the three strikes law, but that his third strike was minor.
He's been in there too long. 16 years is too long for joyriding.
Now Salas's brother and thousands of other California inmates could be getting released from prison.
So when you're talking about close to 177 people being released that have long criminal records, they have significant criminal records, and that they have violent or serious offenses that they were convicted of.
The change in the law states a third strike now has to be a serious or violent felony before a person can get a life sentence. Anyone who is in prison under three strikes but whose third strike is not serious or violent can petition for resentencing. A judge will then resentence the inmate based on the third offense alone. In virtually all cases, the new sentence will be shorter than what the inmate has already served, so they will be released from prison.
I would expect that most of them were going to be objecting to it, but whether or not we can demonstrate to the court's satisfaction is going to be another question. I would expect that the majority of them are going to get out.
Assistant District Attorney Scott Spielman says it will probably take a full-time prosecutor to handle all of the petitions.
We'll have to order up our files. We'll have to look and see what their behavior was in prison to determine whether or not they are going to be a danger to be released.
Spielman says he expects crime will go up after all the people eligible for release are back on the streets.
Unfortunately, the best predictor of the future is the past. And because these are habitual, serious offenders, concern would be that public safety is going to be in danger.
Now, the district attorney's office says they have already received a couple of dozen requests for resentencing, but no court dates have been set yet. In the newsroom, Chris Ornelas, 23 ABC.